Copyrights or copies put bongs bed bot. I don't know, is there anything I say or do falls out if I use trigger warning you have been will not play attack and play you ever see my videos ever. So let's get this out of the way. Here comes a million dislikes, a lot of hate, probably a few reports, and a lot of stupid salty shit in the comment section that's just gonna be banned or blocked. I don't care. And a lot of hate. But thank you for the view. So let's start this off. Normally, I wouldn't even do a script, but I made a script this time. I just typed it out. I'm pretty shitty, because normally I just do it that way. The gameplay is going to be live. I'm going up and down right now. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And exit screen, there you go. I'm currently taming a Paranzer. And I'm just going to go run around the map. Probably teleport a little bit, but I want to get this guy up that past like 10,000 on top. So when I start this script, I'm probably not gonna stop reading, but I'm gonna have to stop and scroll down because this is like 6, 7, 8 paragraphs, and I'm going to show off proof, reasons, thought, ideas, and ways to change and improve the actual game. Now, let me do a mic test, but just in case. Make sure the live stream is going nice and quality like. Just give me a minute. I have to pop all this shit up and have to wait for YouTube and PlayStation Network and all that stuff to do its thing. Okay, it says I'm live. The stream status says it's good. Let me make sure everything else is going friendly. Network and all that. There we go. I got 0 views like always. I'm probably gonna have 0 views until like I want to close. So, without further ado, let me just go ahead and give this guy another 2 stacks. Hello. Like I said just a second ago, you can talk and chat. I'm gonna read it, but I'm not gonna talk out loud. If you have a question, I may reply if I have the time. But I'm reading off a script here. So, this sucks. This is gonna be annoying because I hate scripts. And unfortunately, I had to make this one. So, it's my thoughts. And I'm gonna talk somewhat openly, honestly, but I want to go off mostly script. And at the end, be with me. Now, if you made it this far, thank you already. If you haven't already clicked the dislike button, again to you, there's probably already 10 people not even looking at the page and listening. Dislike, 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 you know. Don't give 2 shits, don't care. Hate me all you want. The truth is the truth. So, first of all, well, Ark is dying. Change is needed. That's literally the first line. Let's, yeah, sure. Let's start with this guy. Let's go here. So, over a little time of I've had watched it for a few years now. First PC nowadays, I play the game over on PS4. I've seen how it has grown. I've seen bad, I've seen good, but here's what I think needs to change in a list of great feedback. Oh, side note, this ain't on it. Just saying, hey, for anyone who ever says this is a great idea or great feedback, typically, sometimes it is, but most of the time it's horrible. This is. I've honestly put a lot of thought on this. Like, for the last month, I thought of different ways and everything. I've even talked it with some people. Some of them think it's awesome. Some of it don't. Some of them think some of it's shitty. Some of them had ideas and opinions. I'm just taking my base opinion on it. And otherwise, it's going to be crap. Let me see if there's any, There goes that guy on his Drake. That he brought in on a tribe that's only, oh, day 75 now. It went up from, oh, there he is. Going to the surface. Still using that Drake. So let me break out what's happening on this server. I'll be showing that off first. First, I need to go get water. So this could be live gameplay. We're trying to read off a script, which is gonna be kind of shitty. So, okay. A very long time of thinking about all this sort of stuff for a while now, and the reason made me make this video. Well, let's start with some what's good news. Some news. Well, let's start with what's some good news. Damn it, I'm sorry, I'm butchering my script like hell here. Trying to focus on moving and looking to my left to read is kind of hard to do. With somewhat good news. Some new or reset PS4 server started. That's good. The bad, it's already infested with douchebags, salty, jackasses, trolls, path blockers, spawn killers, toxic, and a few super tribes. And this is already killing the new server somewhat that I have been playing on. Let's start with how players are playing this right now and what needs to change. Yes, I have ideas, though. Thoughts, some pretty great ones that I have time to think, and before you are all like, this is some troll or someone who doesn't know a thing, let me get this started for you. I've played this game for a while now. I have seen this and watched this on many ways. This is going to have to stop. Ark is only going to live a few more years at best. Let me scroll down here, take a breath, and let me take a left and show you what this guy's already doing. Now, this guy who literally hopped on okay, Tribe of Dawn. These guys are nice. Somewhat, as far as I'm aware. What level is this guy? Because blue is awesome. Okay, now 15. He's already pillared up some of this area, but this ain't the guy I'm talking about. The guy who's just talking chat, who says, "You talking to me? Good night, everyone." Looks like he's getting off. I don't know, and I don't care. Do not player attack him. So, this server already, he's got on. First day, he made himself a little thatch. It looks like he upgraded it to wood. The first thing he did was pillar up a nice big zone. Now this guy is not a new player by any means. He's probably on a server that's already have over 2,000-3,000 days on it, and it's got probably a nice amount of shit on it. He comes in, he puts pillars around this area. By the way, these pillars, like that one right there, is stone hiding in the water. See that? That's his. He's claiming this land. He comes in, transfer over 2 drakes, 2 high-level drakes with saddles somehow with his new character. I don't know if like you can just do that or what now. Now he has a raptor, 176. That's new. That wasn't there. The trike, the parasaur. Did he catch that parasaur? Yep, he caught the parasaur and the trike. So that's nice to freaking see. Then you come over here. He's built right here next to the gas thing. That's kind of dumb. At the same time, but at least he's catching shit. He brought these things in first, so he didn't even have to worry about dying. He's like 219, 227. He's already got top of the line freaking motor shit. And here's a path to the blue zone. He's not far from blocking off. He's already preventing people from possibly building a way down there for everyone. Or if he hasn't moved back there somewhere using these guys, and this is just a third base to mass get shit from other people who could use it. How much you want to bet he's already flew in there with those rock drakes and pillared up a good chunk of land? I have to do the same thing. I put pillars up in places I'm gonna be using, farming for shit. Other people could be farming for shit, or to block spawn. Let me prove this. This is pillar really quick, actually. Okay. and then I'll jump off, and then I'll just fast travel to the next base army that probably has 600 plus freaking members in really one tribe, but with 100 allies from across 10 different servers. These guys must be allied. Unless they asked him to break the pillar, because that was his pillar. Now it's Travadon. So they must be allies, and that's the real Zerg clan, and this is what they really want, and that's the Zerg clan, which supports this one main clan with a cool name. So let's see if I can... Right on top of Kapusakas and some hills. Nope, it's a Stargirl. What the? Oh, a Bayonex. Okay, so here is the start of how players Zerg or Super Tribes is playing. Well, are playing. I need to change that. And this is pretty easy to see and how very dumb in tons of ways of why you have not fixed this crap yet. You know, why have you not fixed this crap? I'm trying to think and do this at the same time. It's pretty shitty and I'm not that great at it, so pardon me. Yes, Ark is a game made for fun, and a MMO game. Massive multiplayer online game. Okay, for anyone who don't know what that is. But it does need some change. So let's begin. So most of the time, new players want to join PvE, thinking it is going to be fun. Joins a new server about day 1 on it. Starts off making a house, gets a nice little 2x3 wooden house on it going. Gets off for the night, gets back on about 8 hours or so of sleep, walks out of his house to see someone has moved in 50 feet away from his house, mass pillar the only way up to his house, and he walks over just looking for a house and he sees nothing. The other player just jumps online, gets lots of stuff while he, like, still on a stone axe or pick, makes tons of wooden pillars, places everywhere, placing them everywhere. It is a player who, freaking cut off that word. Player, yeah, who was on it longer and wishes to be a jackass and blocked a new player out of the game. When you ask the other player to move a bit on either of the shows, it goes about this. Me, I asked you. Okay, this is I ask. Okay, state like that. Hey, me, I asked. Story. This is the question. Hey, you moved really close to my house. Can you move down? Can you build a little bit more down the way? Down the path? Down the way path? The riverside does not really matter. See, here's one already peeling up all the way over here in this spawn. There's a pillar. There's a little house. Not even roof. The guy probably put his shit in a box, jumped off a cliff. Oh, there's another one. Doing the same thing, and then wait till you see what's probably on the other side of that by now. Okay, can you please move a little ways down the path? Okay, now, either the new player or the older player will reply about with one of the few ways. No, piss off. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah, I'll think about it. So I thought about it. If you give me a rock drake. No, I need the land. You can move away. And more. Or don't even talk back until you can piss them off somehow by, you know, doing the same thing that they're doing by building pillars around and claiming the land. Now here's where it gets pretty dumb pretty fast. Now here comes the server that's been running a while now. You log on. I don't know why I put damn freaking keyboard. Log on and your game crashes about 5-6 the time. And I'm talking about these servers that have like 2,000 days because they already have super bases next to the spawn all over the place. your game crashes about 5-6 of the time. Just trying to log in the game, and sometimes it does. Like, I've been really lucky and have it logged in like 6 out of 10. And I'm like, 5 out of 6 though was the first time on a lot of the servers. Don't know if it's just me or what. And when you do get on, you just see the PvE spawns walled in everywhere. On everything inside, killed or just walled off, so you can't get out. You have to wait to respawn to find more blocking, mass super walls, and big ass bases that is way too big, just man last blocking with crappy looking boxes on the inside. These bigger clans are just mass zergs, some are skilled, some are not. They go to PvE for a few reasons. I don't know if you can, but what I have read on the forums, I think you can take from PvE to PvP, which people take from PvE to PvP to easily farm up higher level tames and take back into PvP. Or they come to easily mass farm up harder stuff to get in store. Or their pets and lag out other servers so they do not lag out on their server that they like the most. Okay, so they farm up mass dinos on my old server I was playing on. It was so laggy that when you load the bases in, you can keep walking until you jump off the cliff and meet death. Kinda missed some stuff there and changed some shit in my wording, but hey, it's kind of trying to focus doing this. While you're loading in the base, you would fall off the cliff and meet death. So this was what a big tribe that had ran into all the solo tribes out do. They build up a super base. They get tired of the lag because they have 100 dinosaurs in the base. They take 50 of it off, put it on another server, a smaller, new server, just leave them there. Don't really do much other than just come on, feed it, and if they want it, they just take it off. They breed it, take it off, rinse and repeat. It's all they do. So, this is what big tribes that have done. Run all the solo to the smaller tribes outdo. The ones of their own to have no too little lag, so they go on it, wall up, and pillar everywhere, making it harder and not able to play the server. Then when a lot of smaller tribes start quitting, they go take that line and they keep doing this and get bigger and bigger. When they start making the whole server lag up, they start, hey, a new server opened up, let's do this. Grab a few highly leveled guys and bring them to the new server really early on. Mass claim land, kill, and spawn trap. Then they make a big ass pen, bring lots of dinos that they want for farming higher. So they take them over into the new one and lag it out with little land they got. While lag on the server they pretty much own gets little to no lag anymore. It gets easier and easier for them to play on, while the new map, one with new people and players, get lag fast pretty early on, and then they just keep ruining the game. So here comes the new player is now first to do. Either get on a new server, mass claim land all around the new map from the big tribes to help stop them from blocking, looking like an ass, then by the way, this is what I was talking about earlier. I left this one out specifically so I can add it now. Them says, hey, you're the guy pilling around everywhere. Instead of mass blocking lands, they say, hey, you're the guy blocking everywhere, and tries making that and look right there. You said you're pilling everything? No, if you actually go through all of chat from the moment I started talking to him, Quincy, it's not cool to build in pack way, even bringing two 220 rock drakes. Like, seriously, if you did it without it, it wouldn't be cool, but two rock drakes, there's no challenge. Then it goes down. That's literally the first thing I said. Let me just go all the way up and prove it to him. That was the first thing ever I have said to him. That's all the chat today. I actually do believe in the server, because everyone's this big Zerg just coming over here and just dropping off their Zerg on me. Do 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 do. So here it goes. Why? Following around, it came true. No. Okay, what's up? Why build on that? He says, why no? Last Soviet was killed by people blocking pathway. My small base is blocking you? Not yet, but all you have to do is build a wall right there and fuck this over again. You funny. It will, when you grow. Last Silver had a gate and a big ass wall there. I'm not staying there, don't worry. And then probably not, because that guy put the pillar there before he did, or something else about that. Someone else was mass killing spawns, other is starting path blocking elsewhere, which that was Diablo, and by the way, the server auto decay destroyed it because he hasn't been on for a day or so, because, you know, I call him on this shit. You said you're pilling everything? No, I'm not. I'm pilling the freaking spawn so don't get walled in again. Last people built a base 3x3 with behemoth gates blocking in the spawn where you'd spawn in it and you couldn't get out ever. Because either they wouldn't let you out, or they'd be like, give me a rock drake and I'll think about coming and releasing you. You'd spawn in their base, completely trapped, unable to do a thing, and then you're just like, hey, this is stupid. Wait, who's this? Oh, Gilly. They're okay, but they're big, so they don't care. They're just that big, they don't care. I don't think. Okay. Then it's just that Gilly, still using that Drake, and that's where I started. Here's these guys over here. They already brought over a crab and a Drake. They already claimed up pretty much that entire place. You know why? They don't have to worry about dying like someone who has nothing. Instead, hey, look at this. So far, they seem like nice people, to an extent. They gave me a buttload of useless shit for anyone who's even, like, meddled here. Here's the crab. Oh, look at that. They have a big old base over here. A level 241 crab. A rock drake. A 290 Ravager. I 100% guarantee you this was a bread that they brought from another server. Here's the rock drake. 218. Watch this iguana to be like 200 and something. Nope, 40. They caught that here. Brought from another server. Brought from another server. Brought from another server. No point when you can have to catch it again and rebuild your trap when you bring this big ass guy from another server who can do all the killing for you. Same thing with him. Oh hey look, another one brought from the server. If that's caught here, you're caught here, you're caught here, unless they brought that from another server. That was tamed here because some guy came up and punched it. They were talking about that in chat. That was probably caught here or brought over. Just came over, check. What's this? Bullpup level 30. So that's where they're logging off at, in a little crap room. See, I already know how they're gonna build this. This is gonna be a 3-high base. It's gonna go till right here. They have yet to put more pillars up, and then it's probably gonna go out like 20 or 30 that way more, or expand another way. That's my guess. I'm just trying to be nice like I always am. I'm nice to even people who want to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get them to trade me a Drake or something. Probably want too much for it though. I'm gonna see if I find any other super bases or something while I walk and talk again. Okay, so here's the next tab, and let me intro it. Let's go to where I was. I lost where I was, great. Okay, yeah. When it lags pretty fast, that. Okay, and when that, and about how everything around them. Okay, that's where I stopped. I need to read this then. This is to stop the BS from happening over and over. Gets pushed around by the bigger tribe and either makes them join them or do what they say. One way or another, to sooner or later getting kicked from the tribe and losing tons of hours of work, making it pointless to play this game. Come on. Or they try to play the game, look for new ways whenever time they block a new path off. Every time they get bigger, want to block another path off, zone kill, zom trap, pillar into your own base. Before you say report this crap, it doesn't work. It takes about 2.5 weeks. Yes, last time I even reported that, just about stuck down. It did take about that long to say anything. Yeah. And 2.5 weeks through, and then you're either bullied so bad you either quit, or it's so bad it kills all your stuff. Let's go into... Wait, what the... Why can't I, like... What's with this invisible wall right there? It's quite dumb. I'm gonna take a walk around this, because usually there's like 6 super tribes around this base, and people just pillars and pillars all the way around this entire area and just claims it all. I once spawned on a server and there's a huge base from like right here all the way up there and all the way over the entire shore, completely blocking it where you can't do shit. Let me see if I can't just find me a pair of pants really quick while I'm doing this. Okay, now let's move on to PvP next, and it's shitty freaking wonders. How much is it? 8, 10, 10, 40, 50. Okay, let me just scroll down over here. Oh, and there's some, what looks to be some kind of path blocking, maybe? Okay, I'm, by the way, I'm just dragging it over and just using Notepad, you know, I only see about, actually, like, some of it, like, a nice chunk of it's cut off, so I'm either going by my head on that, or I'm grabbing it, scrolling over, and then looking. This is not the best for a script video, I know, but I don't want to do good script videos because I don't think they're fun. They're annoyingly hard to do. You have to usually type them out. It took like 20 minutes typing this out. Oh, look at this. This right here would normally stop like a huge radius and last forever. That was an issue on the last one. They'd get on, make a that check, look around, realize there's a giant base gonna be right next to them, they quit instantly. Let's see if I can swim around here without dying. Okay, so let's talk about the same stuff on PvP. It's a bit different, and a lot of the same shit. There's someone killing land over here. Let's start with, if you're a new player, you won't be able to start PvP. Small tribe comes and wipes you out about after 5 hours of getting your first pickaxe, or pick. Making a little box, he went off, killed himself after he claimed land with that just to try to kill the spawns and shit. Or you spawn in, and a bigger tribe has an auto turret or walls around the spawn, trapping you in. Or knocks you out, puts you in a cell, and tells you to quit the game. Side note, they do the same in PvE. They make player traps where they put up a fake door or a ladder somewhere where if you take it, it makes you fall off somehow or traps you where you just gotta wait like 40 minutes for death or risk waking up in a cage for hours until you have to remake a new guy and lose all your shit again. And PvP is pointless. It isn't fun. Big battles go like this. You have a super base versus super tribe. Say all the dinos are 200 plus. Okay, hold on, I gotta stop reading and run. Run! Oh look, another tribe. A little thatch shack and it probably won't be on that much longer. Me, Day 1, I played for a while. Yeah, screw you too. And the moment I want to do something, of course, everything in existence that wants to eat you pops up. Oh well. I'll just respawn somewhere else in Fertile Lake and just look. I already found like 6 people doing the same shit that I read off earlier. Let's go with number 3. That's about where I was heading. You have a super base versus super base, hiding with the mates to pretty much have them all. You know, with the tames with their own mates. Plus they'll have they'll have them on the backup server. Let me just reread that. You have a super base versus super tribe. Say all dinos are 200 plus. Guess what? They have backups on other servers hiding with their mates to pretty much have more. So when they lose something, they just go hiding for like 3 days and bam, new level 200 plus, badass tame, with little to no work, and it gets bigger and time gets bigger. There isn't much loss in super tribes. So changes to that is needed, I believe. That's a perfect stop pot. Okay, let me start with what I mean by that, what I just read off. By what I mean there is little to no loss is, even though you have 2 tribes, they go huge at each other. They have so much either stored up that they don't lose anything, or it doesn't really cost them that much. By the way, I need to run up there and show you what they're doing. By the way, they're not just building there, that's just for show, I bet ya. Because they have pillars all the way up that way. Oh wow, I'm surprised no one has built right around here. This is a nice... Never mind. Up on a freaking stick. Log off owner Deep Slug. I've never even heard of this person's name. They hop off after putting wooden things around. The funny thing is there's a lot of shit that can destroy these. Wait. 3 days, so yeah, they haven't been on for 2 days. After building that, 2 days, and they're keeping that land from everyone. And on the last day, they'll probably go log on and be annoying. I love this view right here. This is amazing right here. Just okay. Let's start talking about the changes on that could be made. First off, let's make it where you can only transfer so many things per day. Okay? You can't transfer 10,000 dinos in a day. Make it where you can transfer so much depending on each thing's level. Say you want to transfer a level 300 T-Rex into a new server. That's it. You can't transfer your character after that. You have to transfer only the dino. Let's make it to where your character is also locked onto, let's say, a limit of like 5 servers unless you give up a server or 2, and then you have to like wait 24. Actually, you know what? Let's say you have to wait, say, a month in between each, or 2 weeks even in between each character transfer. Because there's a limit to how there should be a limit on how much that, like this. That's just adding more to this. By the way, these shouldn't have this on it unless they're placed on a foundation. These should only last about 10 hours unless placed on a foundation. That's an update which would help on lag massively, because once I've seen the whole freaking area like just coated with these things, this is making the server lag just be a douche. So I'm gonna walk around up here. There's a couple books up here. I'm gonna grab one and move over here. Might actually come over here and claim some of this land. I don't know. It's a good land. That's why. You know, there's trees, there's rocks, metal's pretty far away. But it's nice. Might come over here and make like a trader's outpost or something. I mean, like, be the middleman. You know, nothing too fancy if I did. I don't really want to waste too much supply on getting walled out. I don't know much over here either, because last time there was a giant wall and a couple big super bases over here on like day 30 or 40 because they had Zerg on me. But yeah, make it to where you can only transfer so many things per day, and they can only be transferred like every 2-3 weeks. The higher the level the dino is, the longer it takes to be able to have to transfer. Make it to where you can only have so many backup shit on so many servers and things like that too. This will really stop and make it where those big battles will stop meaning more again. Because I've seen a whole alpha tribe, where they call themselves an alpha tribe, I don't really give a shit what they're called, apparently quit the game and obliterated their own base and shit because there's no point. Every time someone lost something, it just replaced it the next day. Level max T-Rex, oh, you want to tame it? You just bring in 300 out there and another 300, you let that tank. There's a 150 alpha in front of you, you can tank it and tame it instantly, and you won't have to worry about anything else. You just do it right there. It's just bullshit. This way too much is built up. Yeah, building up is fine, but when you build up so much, you can just crap out a T-Rex in 2 hours. There's no freaking point in playing anymore. Okay, so let me get a quick drink. I'm gonna have to open this. I'm gonna have to go check on Paris soon. Okay, so let's talk about things that can make the changes that can make the game better. Or save it. Let's start off with land. Yes, this is a big thing to a lot of people. Here comes the trigger warning. Wee woo, you have been warned. If you easily trigger, this will trigger the shit out of you. Where's that ramp at? Okay, it's farther this way. I just missed it, I'm blind. Let's start off with land. Make it to where you can only claim so much land. You plant a flag down. You get so much land around it. That's it. And PvE, okay? PvE, not PvP, PvE. Side note 1. In PvP, it doesn't matter, because all that is going to happen is a alpha tribe or a bigger tribe, smaller clan or anything is going to come along. Okay, I need to go that way. I need to figure out where this passage way up is again. There's a book up there I'm wanting to get. In PvP, it doesn't matter to play. Yes, a lot of people's like, oh, you just suck at PvP. I'm decent in PvP games. Just this one. Shit, I might be dead. How did I take no damage? That's annoying. Let me go to the water really quick and stand up and get drink. I want to wear halfway and have to jump off because I passed out. Okay. It doesn't matter if you play because a super tribe will just come along and take all your hard work from you. Side note 2. Make it where zones you can take and places flags so they can't block off pathways, stop spawn, trap spawns, or other crap like that smaller players have to deal with. You can make it to where you can even claim, say, like 5 places around the map on every server per tribe. Let's start talking about the tribes and tribe allies. By the way, what I mean, like flags, say you have like villages, like say a nice chunk of area, but it does not consist in any small tunnel that can completely block a path that will prohibit players from going through it with any kind of dino. Say like you have this tiny little narrow cave-like area you have to walk through to get on the other side of the map a lot quicker. Don't let people live in that spot because it's just an easy passageway to get through. Maybe I just had to be up high to get over there. I don't know. Yep, screw you, Ravager. Full throttle sprint one way. I'm dead. Oh well. Okay, I need to remark that. Let's start with tribes and tribe allies. Now, I have a little thing actual on the screen. Let me just go check on him. That bed. And why it is pretty dumb. So let's start off with the tribe. Okay, keyword tribe, air quotes, whatever you want to say there. Wrong bed, I don't want to be in the damn farm. By farm, I mean our pen that currently has animals and shit. Okay, don't know what it goes to. Tribe, don't know what it goes to, you know, the limit. But I am guessing there's no limit from what I have read around. Unless this is changed, it is still too big. You should change it to a, side note, tribe, a small group of people, not a town. Should be first down to about 1 through 10 members per tribe and only able to ally with 2 to 3 other tribes at best to first stop Zerg from happening. And when a few tribes with about 8 allies adding over about 100 plus. See, that's to first Zerg from happening. When you get a few tribes with 8 allies adding well over 100 plus players. This isn't a town, a village, a settlement. It is a tribe. It should be a very low max number. This would really help with how many. By the way, I'm going to add more to this at the end, so don't get pissed off yet. It is a tribe. It should be a very low number. This would really help with how many that can be allied with on the other. To stop mass Zerg tribes from killing the game. Make it to where just because one tribe is allied with another, it doesn't ally them all. Me, ally, all. Okay, this is how it is. I ally with one guy, then all becomes my ally. That needs to stop. His allies as well. It makes them all my ally. Okay. Take this away and make it me, ally with him. His allies stay his allies, not our allies, his allies. Say, I don't like the tribe, but he likes that tribe. He can ally with them, but I like him. I friend him, he friends them. They stay friends, I stay friends with him. I still hate the other tribe. I know I'm doing this way too soon. I should go down about 2,000, but I want to keep doing the video. Okay, and make it to where if I don't ally with the people he allies with, we're not allies. This will stop players from mass making tribes to join like this. Tribe, real super tribe. By that, I mean one tribe is the one tribe that they want. They ally with 2 other tribes, and they branch down from that tribe to having like 6 or 7 tribes allied. You have your one tribe you want. You have him. You have 4 tribes under him. Then each one of them will get 4. And with your ally system, everyone becomes one basic tribe. They're allies though. It just goes down, basically makes one super tribe. There you go. That needs to stop. I'm trying not to get pissed and sad and yell because people sleeping around here. So on and on, where it really only cares about one tribe and pick up smartly. You know, where it forces them where they only get like, say, 30 people at best all together. They have to pick smartly instead of the noobish, just the Zerg that's just gonna gather together. That's gonna be complete shit and build a shit shack somewhere that's just gonna be garbage. So they have to pick the smart people, basically. The good players, the skilled instead of numbers. It's basically say you have 100 non-skilled players versus 10 skilled players. Because they can get 10 times of everything on income, doesn't mean that they're exactly going to win. But it means they have a hell of a lot better chance to win. And at 10 is probably going to get wiped out because they're going to get like 28 dinos to the 5 at best. And some people say it's quality, not quantity. If you can use quantity to get quality, then you get quality a lot faster. And then it just becomes this quantity over quantity. And a lot of people don't understand that. So, they only have to take on the tribes that they really care about, or pick smartly, and the super tribes down a bit in the game. This would make it a lot better and make a lot of new players be able to do stuff in the game. And not just be forced to join the Zerg or risk losing it all. Let's talk servers. I believe that this way you have it is pretty crappy. The new servers take all mass dinos to let all lag into other servers by taking over a lot of high-level dinos on day 1 and mass claiming land with them, and take over another server map and put all our masses in it. We can make a super pin and ruin this server map. This is a 35-day server when I was playing it, because I've been thinking about this. I typed that part a little bit, and that's like 70 something. I was thinking about it. No, it's 70. Might as well say 70. Yeah, 77. Okay, there you go. I'm playing. I have seen a super tribe bring over 5 crabs, 6 drakes, and a few other Ankies and mole rats, and a few other shit ready. Already 200 plus tames, and this is just crap. It is just shit for us who want to restart and have fun without, let's take our overpowered shit. Let's take our already overpowered from one server and start overpowered on a new server again. Sure, why not? No point in this. This makes no point in the server at all. At least make it to where you have to wait at least till 1,000 days plus to do this. Otherwise, it's just the same boring crap. The server is a laggy of our super base and mass simultaneing. And a new one opens. Let's go take our most overpowered crap and ruin that server with lagginess. So let's start by doing this. Take all the already transferred dinos, put them back along with the characters that are already as well. No point in restarting from level 1 on a new server, so let's take our level 100 guys and just go from put them all up. Make them take them back to the last server they came from. So us on a new server can have a fun rebuilding and not super out bypassed by Zerg. Next idea for servers is to make where Zerg can go run and play. It is to make a super server where it's all for them. Yeah, you heard right. I thought of you guys too. It's a way it is now. But they have their own servers where they can't take shit to the new servers. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to take anything to a new server within a set amount of days, because first off, day 1 Drake, that's just completely overpowered. It's completely stupid. Like, I'm surprised that it's just like, oh hey, why would you want to start with God mode in every fucking game mode, basically? You can go get the same shit you can in your server, except if people didn't mass flood it and ruin it, every server would be about what the new one is already what it is now. I know, I just overkilled it. It's the way it is now. But with their own server, they can't take it to the new server. I really wish this thing would stay where I put it. And call the new servers small tribe servers, where all the stuff is up there above, where they can't bring stuff in or out. You know, other than maybe back and forth between a server, and they are limited to like 1 or 2 things at best. Server have it. Otherwise, it's just a game that is going to be boring and die out. It already had, my last server has about 70 players added at all times, but the DLC first came out. Now it's down to the top of 8. This is because of what did it cut off? The Zerg. So think of this, and some ideas may change, but really fix this game. So in other words, I talk about how there's so many people in bulk bases. By the way, they finally Auto Decay removed Diablo shit, so and to stop all the spawns from killing, I went and I pilled all the way over there. I know it's a dick move to do. I know it's quite stupid. But I'd much rather do that than hop on and all my spawns, by the way, it didn't remove a couple, there's a still view over there. Still waiting that he put down there last. But it's still quite stupid. Let's go here. I'm gonna go up to where I see a couple behemoth gates and other shit already right off the bat. And then from there I'll probably go back up there and try to get the book. But these are actually quite a lot of, ooh, green. I come here and farm these things from time to time. Blue. Green close, blue far, blue will probably despawn first. That's what happened last time. This one despawned right after I got to that one. Please don't be the one I have to climb to, otherwise it's gonna be lame. Oh thank gosh. I already had that. But let's go with this. See how this guy's putting pillars everywhere? This right here is a passageway. I've seen 2 behemoth gates, a smaller gate, a small wall going this way, going out a little ways, going like at a diagonally out. It went out like this, at this angle, so you couldn't get big guys up here. They're going that way. And there's someone just putting down some thatch, killing the spawns. It's either probably gonna be Queen, Toxic, Diablo, or someone else. Primitive Ravager saddle, a free Ravager saddle. That is awesome. I'll make use of that. I'm gonna copy and paste this all and probably put that all in the description because it's a lot better than how I freaking read it off. I'm sorry I butchered the living shit out of it, but I don't like scripts. No one does really. Like if you like a script, go be an actor. I'm not an actor by any means. 2 space. Oh, the odds of that. And that's on when I have to climb. I'm gonna grab my picks. Do I have good picks in here now? Yes. One left. I'll just leave it open this time. I need to change that and come over here and work on building that, but I gotta move it because people pillared me in. I didn't want to put pillars around here like these guys did because, frankly, I just want a small shack over here so I can go up, mine a little bit, and go back. On and off, you know? I don't necessarily have to own a big chunk of land, but I'm going to have to because I'm being first. And that one guy used that Drake, went up top, probably got a fudge ton of everything else that we can't get yet because we haven't got the shit. Yay, a free axe! And now I'm gonna have to off myself because I'm hot over here and I've been running. But so basically all I'm asking, hey, why not make new servers strictly for all new characters, PvE with all these ideas in here, because I know you can just literally just do it. I know you have the power to throw out that kind of this little update that I'm literally suggesting. Will you just let me up here? Anything I can just toss. Anything? I can just remake that now because I have that metal one. I only made that because I ran out of my metal one. This water that way, some water this way. I might have to just off myself really quick and call that good. So, yeah, these were all just ideas, suggestions. I might have to make a little video after this talking about people shit again. I want to go to that base that's up the river really far away. I want to go show that off in this video at least to actually have the proof without having copy, edit, paste it in, that type of shit. Bujishwa. Can't tell you, there's people already claiming land everywhere like freaking nuts, because that's all everyone does. Hop on, claim land. When all the land gets claimed, people start building giant walls, blocking passageways, and eventually fucking everyone over because no one wants to give up land. They'll be like, hey, I'll open this passageway to you if you open all these for me. And that's about how it goes. Then like, oh yeah, I'll ally with you. And eventually, Zug base. I'm not gonna make it down there. Alright. Closest things, there you go. I don't see anything. Oh, let's go over there and get the book on my own, and hopefully I don't see a giant wall when I go up there this time. Come on. Thank you. Let me, it's gonna be faster, kind of, if I actually go back, get my Ravager. Which brings me back to there are good people on here, but most of the time it's toxic. Like, I ran into a guy already on here called Diablo. I asked him to remove some of his shit. He stated, if you give me a Drake. And he just wants a Drake. He doesn't want to work for it. He just literally basically said, hey, I want a Drake. I don't want to work for it though. So I'm gonna go around and piss everyone off of all these things everywhere. Just claim all this land, prevent all these people from building, and tell some people give me the shit that I want. That master pick goes up. I'll throw you up. I need to put some ladders other places, and I'll bring my clothes. Why not? I haven't chosen enough. Yes. Okay, the wings must be on the Ravager. And I could have like another 10 to 1500 freaking pillars out if I truly wanted to be an ass. I can produce them like rabies. It's not hard to do. But do I really want to just produce that much? No, I want to stop. I want to play the game. Yeah, I claim land when I want to build in it, or build around it, or use it, or play in that freaking area anymore. Let's, I'm gonna go there. It's probably gonna take me a few moments to get that far, because I'm not gonna take any risky routes, pretty much, because I've got out not too long ago, almost lost this Ravager. What happens is walking by, I got stuck right here like this, pack of Ravager showed up. My Ravager walked away with 600 freaking life. Ooh, that ain't bad. I'll take it. I'll have a little bit of armor now when I actually get knocked off. Because my other stuff is good. I don't have to waste my time worrying too much about the heat. I already got Flinkaleggies, that's journeymen that have a stupid amount of nice armor. I wonder who that is anyway. People will do that because people like claiming this spot right here because you can build over pretty well. Yeah, look at that. Before anyone else could claim it and he do too much, he came in, Tribe of Human 1, that's literally, they didn't even name their fucking selves. They're a Zerg tribe. They came on here as number 1, Tribe of Banta. Yeah, okay, these guys, I know they are. They're actually probably gonna try to build here. The other guy's just trying to be a douche. Guarantee it. He didn't even want to name himself because everyone knows he's going to be hated. He came in as Zerg. He's going to probably merge with someone, like his actual clan, after a few days of mass putting pillars everywhere. Now me, I've went through this before. The first server, I never put one pillar up. Then, I've had people completely and utterly move in right next to me, box off some of our routes, and fuck me and my tribe, what little tribe I have, because I don't want quantity, I want nice quality. I don't want the one guy who's eventually going to be looking around, see Drake, grab him, upload him, then we lose a high-leveled something, and lose it all, which I have been inside before, which kind of sucks ass. That also notes, you should make it to where little sections of sort of things is where you can choose things higher ranked or lower rank. and add a build mode to where you can mass change things ranks, break things instantly, place things, and see things building radius. Which you might think, oh hey, that would make things so about like turrets, because they'd be able to see how far each turret would shoot. By the way, all of these I hear are Toxics. Toxic lives on the other side of the river. On the last server, a guy called his tribe Nazis through here. And his name, on his character's name, was Hitler. He immediately put off a behemoth gate there, and blocked this place off. With walls and everything else. And would let no one through. So then everyone would have to spend about 10 to 20 minutes walking around the river if they want to go to the portal from the other side. As you see, I'm slightly attempting to stop this dude from putting walls here. I put some up on my own. I don't want to see that path get walled off. Last time, see how quick I got here? Imagine that being an extra 20 plus minutes of my time. And as a working man, when you only have, say, 2, maybe 3 hours a night to play, if you're lucky, highly, highly lucky, losing that kind of time just to run around the map, because some guy wants to be a douchebag and block a path, it's very stupid. And before you ask why there's a pillar here, because our base is literally right there. So you can't say, oh, you're putting pillars everywhere. Our base is here. Oh, and look, right there's Toxic space, and he's already blocking it off with the wall. Then people have to go through that short-ass narrow way right there. Oh, I already had one there. Pfft. I didn't see it. You have to go through that short-ass passageway, which is usually... Oh, I need stamina. Great. What level is that? Oh, I can take a few hits. And go. Oh, I'm stuck. And it's obnoxious because not only is there's a spawn point where you spawn right about here. I got this on stream. Like right here, you'll randomly spawn right here and a drop right there. And he's gonna block this off from the public. He hasn't even been on. And he's just slowly sealing this up. Yeah, before you whine about my pillars out here, this is one that spawns as walled in. You can get on, you can spawn in here, you can collect shit, you can die. You couldn't build bases, you couldn't escape. Because every exit was walled up, every way out had a wall, all the inside had pillars, the shit was respawning, you could gather, you couldn't get out. No matter how long you could try, you was not able to get out. If there was any kind of like green crystals in here though, they would probably have put something there to stop them from spawning. Does that have a... yeah. I need to go through here and actually turn these to stone, so shit can't go around and break it. And a lot of people are going to hate me when I have all this land and I won't let people randomly have it. Because people's already doing that. Oh, so you just want to pillar up the map and stop everyone from building? When you say that excuse, I look at you and I have to say you're retarded. Because, like I said before, last server, I did not put a single pillar up until it was too late. That little base back there that you've seen, that's a temporary forward base. Let me put it this way. There's one ramp going up to it. The guy moved in just over there after we was building up there already. And as I was building up there, me and my brother and teammate was up there. Okay, he moved in over. He blocked up the ramp, preventing big shit from getting over there, blocking it, making it impossible to freely go up and down to the base. Now, the only thing I'm worried about some of these people putting up pillars everywhere besides me, because I'm not a big fucking clan. I'm a solo player with my brother and occasional friend or buddy I meet. Last guy, I don't know where he went to. He just disappeared on my ass, basically. hide. More meat. He needed food anyway. But yeah, I occasionally play that. See, there's a nice little house. I showed that. I've seen that earlier. This is what I did. I hopped on. I made a nice little tiny house. And then guess what? Someone moved in right next door to me. Blocked me from having the land. Blocked me from getting my diners there when they put a giant damn door and tried to seal off the river. I have that on video. And here's this guy's little shack. He's offline. Espion. He's been offline for a day. Whole day. 3 days for Thatch, I do believe so. And then there's this guy. Another dude. Nope, same dude, ain't. I think. Nope, maybe they're the same dude. Put up 2 little thatch shacks on some nice land. This is actually a nice spot to build. It's upriver. Huh, not bad. Oh well, I got enough land. Well, actually not enough, because I'm gonna go make sure there's a few points that's wide open for everyone that I can on the area over there. Yeah, I'm all the way over here on this place. I needed to go the other way, I do believe so. Okay, I'm a bit lost here, so hold on, I'm looking. Oh, it was this way. Wait. Yes. No. Yes, there it is. And there you go. These guys put pillars all the way over there, by the way. These are them. AZ. It's a Zerg tribe. It's a Zerg tribe. 110%. Is that a high level one? Level 100. I want to tame you, but I don't have seeds. And I don't want to waste the time. On video, anyway. Okay, so they brought you in. They brought those in. They brought him in. They brought those 5 crabs, I think it is. 1, 2, 3. Hey, where's the other ones? There's more than 3 last time I was here. They must have fucking brought them somewhere. Ow. Go away, Scorpion. Oh, and then you see, because they bring their shit in, they're literally the first ones on the server who have a fully walled off, blocked off path. And they're gonna do it again. Then they're gonna make a giant pin here, stuff all the diners that they don't want on the main server here. Oh, and just to show you that these were brought off somewhere else, 255, 225. 247, 147. That they could have caught that here. 244, 222, what was this? 255. Now let's see. All this shit, you know how they're. You want to know 100% of how I know there's Zerg base, besides having a 204 rock drake, a 228 bear that they probably use for thatch and berries and other shit, a 45 total. See, why do you have these 2 low-leveled guys? Even for eggs, you can get better eggs, and then if you wanted to, you could breed the freaking things. You have an Anki that they caught here. They probably went over, picked up a crab. They brought it here. A Durumero that they probably caught here, level 50. I've already caught a level 100. A Mole Rat that's 58 that they caught here probably. A Ravager they brought. Mine was caught by a friend, and it was level 90. It's approaching max level in, I'm guessing, 20 or 30 more levels. And look, you want to know how you know the Zerg? They get off without incomplete base. Everything has a pin lock. They have shit on the inside. You go over. They don't even have a roof yet. They didn't finish. They already have a metal hatch with a random pin code in it. I don't even know what this is. Why not? Guess a random pin every freaking time. See if I get it. If I get it, I'm gonna use the same pin on everything and see what works, see what don't. And see what I can get. Why not? There's no, everything has a pin on it, by the way. Pin, 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 pin. That's this lot. Pin, pin. Those down there have pins. If they were actually just like one clan, they wouldn't have everything with pin locked on it. See all these, everything. It's quite annoying. But this is one thing I wanted to show off. I'm gonna go look up there where the book is. Then I'm gonna have fun goofing off a little bit around the game. And I'm gonna see if there's a whole area mountained with super people, because I guarantee you one of these people who have already bought something in have already been in the blue zone and have probably blocked off 1 or 2 passageways at least. And for anyone who's like saying you don't know how big things get, I had 138 dinosaurs before I got off. Most of those dinosaurs was above 160. Some of them were Christmas colored that are slowly merging with the higher ones by breeding them. I had a perfect tame 150 green Hulk, and a red one, but the red one wasn't a perfect, he's like 130. And they were Christmas colored green and Christmas colored red. Guess what? I lost them because that shit. Now there's green up there. I'm gonna use that zip line and go up and see if there's a wall or anything made. What people don't know is I already have a bed with a gate setting in it, so if they put a wall up, I'll put a wall up with them, and then I'll lock mine and they won't get to use it. I'm done dealing with douchebags. Is it nighttime? Yeah, 90% night. I'm gonna go up top and get oil then. Screw it all. I'm Czechoslovakia. Yep, I can use some oil. Though I really doubt the guy with the rock drake didn't mind at all. What the shit? You know? Sometimes it says 90% night, you go up top, and it's actually day. Can someone please tell me you put... Yes. Okay, I thought it was beds, but these right here are mine. I made these stones specifically so someone couldn't easily break them. Did anyone zip line up there yet? I'm hot, so it's day up there, not night yet. Any zip lines anywhere? Do I have a zip line? The one time I don't have a zip line. The one time a no zip line A. Oh, let's see if it's 28, 50, 19. It's gonna be night in about an hour on there or so. I'm hot, but I don't see flames. This is interesting. I'm losing a lot of water. I'll take what oil I can get. This right here may help a little bit. Nope. Yeah, he definitely come up here and mine some of the oil. By the way, I am not worried about dying. Though I don't know why I'm not cold. And go ahead and take me, sweet heat. Come on, I'll help you. Oh, and just so I'm close and I don't get damaged. 26 oil, still a nice amount. Anyway, I'm just gonna end this here. Like and subscribe. If you agreed with any of these ideas, let me know. And to all the people who's already got posting the toxic comments, I did this live because my editor ain't wanting to work with YouTube. Now you're about to say that ain't my problem, so why do this live and make it extra long? Because I can. Okay? Don't worry about it. Peace out.